First, the top news headlines. Rescue continues at Marangching landslide in Noni district. 26 dead bodies recovered so far. Thousands of villages suffered after suspension bridge collapse in Saikul Assembly constituency. And India records 17,092 new cases, 29 fatalities in last 24 hours. Hello, good afternoon and welcome. This is ELITETV and I'm Hemabati bringing you the 3 p.m. English news and updates. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play our part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. So far, 26 dead bodies have been recovered from the debris of the massive landslides occurred at Marangching in Noni district. On the 3rd, today, search and rescue operation began at 5 a.m. by the Joint Task Force comprising of Army, Assam Rifles, NDRF, SDRF, CRPF, Police, MMTA, medical doctors in coordination with the local volunteers where the landslide had occurred at railway station number 97. Apart from 2 tracker dogs, thorough wall radar machines have been put into service, which was brought from Leh by Indian Army. Additional Chief Secretary M.H. Khan is being camped at Noni District Headquarters and supervising the district administration in relation to the relief and rescue and search operation. It may be mentioned here that the landslide, which occurred between 11 p.m. and 12 p.m. of June 30, has inundated railway station guest rooms and 1 barrack of Territorial Army, who were on guard of the laborers of the ongoing construction work of railway. On the incident day, 8 dead bodies were recovered, 12 on July 1 and 6 today. Altogether, 26 dead bodies have been recovered so far at the time of filing this report. Among the dead and missing persons, the Territorial Army who were missing and martyred in the landslide till now have been identified as Chiring Lepcha, martyr of Linjem, North Sikkim; Bhupen Rai, martyr of Happy Valley, Sirubari, Darjeeling; Darjeeling Gok, Lower Negis, Dibgar Pradhan, missing; 4 Milan Tamang, martyr of Rohini Gauri village, Kharsang; Diwakar Rana, martyr of Darjeeling, Chungthung; Nagar Kataka, Shankar Chetri, martyr; Bedyan Rai, martyr of Gari Shankar Tea Garden, Kharsang; Benjamin Rai, martyr of Tista Lower DP side, Gary village; Vishal Chetri, martyr from Mirma Tea Garden, Mirik; Ladup Tamang, martyr from Magarjung, Mirik; Sitaram Rai, martyr of Rangbul Gorkha Settlement 2019; Marcus Gurung of Darjeeling of Navin village, Singamari, martyr. Meanwhile, 12 dead bodies of the Tupul landslide have been carried away to their native birthplaces after giving full guard of honors by Army at Imphal Airport today. On the other hand, yesterday, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh and his cabinet ministers, Lok Sabha MP Dr. Lorho S. Pifos, Minister Awangbo Nyumai, top officials of Manipur government, Indian Army and Indian Railways officials visited the landslide site and oversaw the rescue and search operation. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh and Minister Awangbo Nyumai personally oversaw the landslide area by chopper. This is the second time Chief Minister N. Biren had personally visited the landslide site.
Landslide में we are losing 81 people's life, but out of this 81, we are able to rescue 18 peoples, including Territorial Army, the same. And yesterday we have recovered 8 dead bodies from the mud, and today also we are able to recover 8 more bodies. Now total missing is 55 numbers we are expecting. And due to the soft soil, we are not able to make the road to cross the actual area. Actual area is after crossing this range of much slight area. So we are trying, we are using available materials, available trucks, JCBs, personnel, and the army also with us working. We have already provided rest area peoples, and we are very kind of the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and we are very much kind of the Honorable Union Home Minister Amit Shah ji. Yesterday, they personally monitored the situation and advised me to do whatever we can, and the center has already sent army personnel as well as the NDRF peoples who are specially trained for this kind of rescue teams. And we are hoping that we will be able to found all the dead bodies within these 2-3 days. But it will take 2-3 days because our soil is so soft and even we could not pass through the heavy vehicle inside. So that is the problem.
SDRF, NDRF pun hojik of the 90 SDRF, NDRF pun bampoina access operations kana tawi. Aduga local gi, adu sipai gi, railway gi, NSIDCL gi, volunteers yang kana body sing sen corporate of yang kana honari. In the meantime, our state Relief and Disaster Management Department all relief materials for Java Thakbi or so volunteers in Lainaba for Yin or so SDRF, NDRF, the Darka Lake Punamak Safa provide our lake DC None Aduga Hauchong SDO Moina monitor Torga Moina Mufusin Biraga Yamkana Sumaila Darka Lake Williams provide Darka Lake of the Honorable Japanese and Assurance Bureau Lake Darka Lake Punamak Safa provide Togni, including materials Aduga Gari or Abusu, Nataga Java Tapi or Abusu provide Honorable CM Associate Lake Adumata for department Nasu City Market sufficiently PBR for some Saturday as it.
Many villages of 12 villages of Polizang and Faikun villages in Cycle AC are facing difficulty as the suspension bridge between the two villages has been swept away due to flash flood. The lifeline suspension bridge of 12 villages Somvem, Galam, Chonzang, Naboljang, M. Hangame, Warpabung, Faikun, Somfung, Palaizang, Hengzang, Ngatam and Solobung that have been swept away in the flash flood on June 13 has left these villages with a big problem of transportation. The suspension bridge built above the Ithai River is 4 feet tall and 40 feet wide. As the bridge has been swept away, villagers between Karung and Cycle Assembly constituency are facing a big problem to travel for medical treatment, schools and transportation of essential items, etc. Village chiefs and headmen of the villages settling between the two assembly constituencies appealed to Manipur Chief Minister and concerned authorities to construct the bridge at the earliest.
Ngasi thong si mayam chatpasida mayam gi chathok chatsin tobagi gari gi cheng chak honbagi mayam gi nupi angang sing gi school kabagi kare kare anaba lerbasu asi thong sida dum chatpanina thong ate leina dabnina handak jun gi tang tarani thoi tram doi dagi chaurok pasida ising sina loina thumduna thong sisu takhai khare ningkhai khare area gi MLA sing natrega social worker area gi ningthau khun gi ningthau sing na paisa se khom mayam si hoi lambi si dum semaga tobani adubo handak sina thong si thogai badagi chatpa yadre khun area gi mayam gi oina pambasi lambi ga thong si maru oibanina yarabadi mayam gi aningba apambasi ko hanbina ba si mayam na pambasda hoi Manipur gi honorable CM chief minister nasu mayam gi nangi lamsi magi lamsi jengbirega awabasi mayam si awabasi ko hanbina
June gi tarik tarawhumdoi trying thoi asigi manung asida siningkhai khibani aduduna hojik school kabagi angang singi phibam si yamna sui ana ayek leba matamda cycle tana ekhoi chatpani aduna asi thong se leitabadagi ekhoi upai leite
ngasi media ki mating lauraga khoina honorable CM aduga work minister on the hygienic body si lambi thong mainly sumlong gi thong si yadabagi mayam khun nipan mapan gi awabasi mayok nare school kabada oibra traga here mayam ana sa yawda praya mayam si nupi angang ahan khaidabi da mayam si ware aduna thubo matamda sembi ba yanba haina khoina phongdok chari.
On the other hand, Kuki Inpi Manipur President Kainga Chongloi said that the suspension bridge is built by an NGO about 20 years back. As the suspension bridge has been swept away by the flood, it has caused many problems to the villages. Kainga Chongloi appealed to Manipur Chief Minister and concerned authorities to look into the matter.
Sigi area si matam khuding si developmental point of view da makoi si ate henal son thaduna leiba lagging behind oina uba phange aduna thoido hendo na handak si thong si ising chauna tatpasida hun mapan somphung gallam chonjang aduga songbem phaikon emngamne aduga walpabung navoljang aduga ngatan makoi si hojik si makoi gi lifeline si suspension brick si tatpagi maram oiduna makoi si angang sing skun kabane cheng natrega thum chanangai hondo honjin tobagi means later aduga ana ajek laijeng bagi su means later aduna makoi si totally cut off adum lere sigi maram oiduna ena government gi attention loaning badi praja gi minung si lerega makoi si tha amabu phare hojik phau makoi gi means of transport or communication later benina makoi gi minung si lerega athuba matamda government na makoi gi dama ajaba thong macha ma oiresu sembi nangai si government na immediately paikhat pirabadi area gi anuga loina locality praja mayam na harauba phongdokani habesi e mahut silaga e haining
Maruna Haidiba Koi cycle a Sigi Manung Chanba Aduga 47 Karunga Luina Badala Riba Tonga Sitat Kiba Tama Pazala Gadore House of Hawada Prazasing Awa Mayam Zagi Badunu Ana Prazasing Apambadi Maruna Kul getting toasting Apambadi Atubumatam da Haidiba Ana Langichet Pada Aduga Laila Shutam Bachapada Angangsing da Atoba Awa Mayuknari Habsni Masina Mailin Authority Maruna Koi Concerned Minister na Haidiba Tongasi Atubumatam da Samjan Biraga Prazasing Waribasi Gon View Habsni. Cameraman 79 Luna Jit Nongomba Elite News Cyculesi.
Horticulture and Soil Conservation Minister Letpao Haukip inaugurated the 15th state-level Pineapple Festival, Come Sellers and Buyers Meet and Youth Festival 2022 held yesterday at Thambalnu Market Complex, Poirobad, Lamkai under the Andro Assembly Constituency of Imphal East District. The festival is organized by the development organization Andro Kendra DOAK in collaboration with the Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department under the aegis of Eastern Border Area Development Authority EBADA and Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture MIDH, sponsored by Northeastern Council, Government of India. It will continue till July 5. Speaking as chief guest at the inaugural function, Minister Letpao Haukip said that Andhra produces the highest yield of horticultural products in the state. He said that the horticulture department has been dependent on the agriculture department, and if the horticultural products are increased, then the department can support the agriculture department. He maintained that Manipur is a land where any type of crops can be cultivated, having its own flavor compared to other parts of the globe. Observing that farmers have faced many difficulties regarding marketing of the products, he said that the government had made arrangements to lower the risks of marketing the crops. The farmers need not worry about the issue and thus can produce the crops without any fear, he said, appealing to the farmers to focus on cultivating high-value plants which have high demand in the market. The minister said that crops having antioxidant qualities and spices with distinctive flavors can be cultivated in hilly areas instead of cultivating those plants grown annually. He assured that the horticulture department will provide support in cultivating such crops and plants through training and other related activities to the farmers. He also urged the public to treat the farmers equally as they are the ones helping us to survive. Supporting the statement of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Minister Andhra AC MLA T.H. Shyamkumar said that farmers should be respected and cooperation should be given to them to improve the yield of crops in the state. He also appealed to the locals of Andhra to show their best hospitality to the visitors during the 5-day long festival. K.H. Daina Devi, IAS Deputy Commissioner, Imphal East, Hanichara, Director, Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department, W. Sanatun Singh, Vice President, DOAK, T.H. Babita Devi, Patron Member, DOAK, officials of the Horticulture and Soil Conservation, members of DOAK, invitees and localities attended the inaugural function.
Ngasigi puthoiba pineapple singase mapanda ngasai jivin da su haire mapanda thadok naba mi painaba akhoi pot sila roi gaina akhoi gi adum bak khanbi daba hauji akhoi na nilakuti da magfruit koba akhoi gi horti gi makhada moma asmaina MID hes asmaina magfruit koba ama semjari sida pineapple si canning bau torakani can toraga yonba adagi preserve tongnaba mahi songnaba pot khuding makse toraga farmers sing asi yamna paisa paiba farmer oihanba farmer hairaga khoina akhoi gi mahi marong puthokpa kangbu se footpath ta agi thakta dum thambi bangasi toktri asoi da phammaga phi khara mon na phamalaga yam handane jingbiba pot se su akhoi manipur praja na thadok se alu gumba kobi gumba yolamba popam phambi singde yamale na maman yamale to leiroi gaina ti laubi go me amam thene aina sum feel to bode nungai jada ba nangi petrol leitre su hingbai ai tv eng de su hingbai ai cheng pu thoraktre di alu pu thoraktre di tv du yenga dum hingbai agadra ba lahan cabinet su thame manipur da anuba shopping mall ama hek hang bada organic ki space macha mama any shopping mall phi gi oigera car gi oigera amo oigera sing na du khitang level amada yolaga thau leibada tv leibada yam nan naga phamamba adubaina khoi gi farmer sing su thamning aba manipur se akhoi gi hoti sina mapan lamdagi pusilakpa pot mayam si mahur silakanda watta padaba manipur ama oihanbada hoti department na kanna hotna si.
Range Forest Tamai along with Tamai Battalion on Friday organized a mass tree plantation on the occasion of 73rd Van Mahotsav Celebration Festival of Forest 2022 at Tamai Subdivision under the theme The Survival of Human Life on the Planet Depends on the Survival of Plant and Animal Life yesterday. Water Resources and Relief and Disaster Management Minister Awangbo Nyumai, CO Tamai Battalion and Range Forest Officer Tamai K.H. Johnson Singh attended the Van Mahotsav program. The Forest Festival is also celebrated at Tamenglong College. IFS DFO Tamenglong Pravin Kumar Nigam, SDO Tosim Paul Nongsha and Principal of Tamenglong College Dr. N. Daimei were attended as chief guest of honor and functional president. Rainforest Club members, college faculty and non-teaching staff and Tamenglong Forest Division staff also participated during the mass tree plantation drive. 73rd Van Mahotsav 2022 is also celebrated at Oinamlong village. Range Forest Officer Tausem S. Kogin Singh and Oinamlong Village Authority members led the mass tree plantation on the occasion. It may be mentioned that Tamenglong is the only district which has the highest percentage of forest cover of about 90% and the only district which is not affected by poppy cultivation in the state. Now before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Heritage Convent Higher Secondary Section. Affiliated to COSIM, Heritage is entrusted with competent and dynamic teachers, maximum choice of elective subjects, prestigious scholarship. We provide the best infrastructure, digital board in every classroom, well-equipped lab, Heritage customized tablet, PowerPoint-assisted lectures, regular snap tests, special doubt-clearing sessions, e-resources through school app, science demonstrations, debate, quiz, music, dance, and many more. So, come and be a part of Heritage. For more information, log on to www.heritageconvent.com.
Admission open, admission open. Kwakaithal Akham Lekai de Leiba Kosem de affiliate Tauraba ACI School gi academic session 2022-23 ki class 11 science ki Satra Satri Animaki admission July tang amadagi hauzaragani. Subject combination singdi physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, home science, computer science, English, Manipuri amasung alternative English ni. Bosem na lauba HSLC exam 2022 da 80% and above score tauba Satra Singh amadi atopa board na lauba 2022 gi class 10 exam da 95% and above score tauba Satra Singh gi damag direct admission with free studentship amasung meritorious scholarship hangbagi khudongchaba pizari. Online registration gi damag www.advancedcoachinginstitute.com da register taubiyu. Offline registration gi oina Advanced Coaching Institute Nagamapa Lamabam Laikai amadi Kwakaithal Akham Laikai da laiba branch office da link sinbiragu. Akupa marol gi damag 9862992105 da contact taubiyu.
Touch the pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. More news and updates. Deputy Commissioner None Haulianlal Gaite, in an advisory notice to the public, notified that due to the unfortunate landslide which occurred at Tupul Yard Railway Construction Camp, where casualties are being reported and dozens buried alive, the flow of the EJ River has also been obstructed by the debris, creating a dam-like storage condition which, if breached, will wreak havoc to the low-lying areas of None District Headquarters. The DC said that all efforts are currently being undertaken using a dozen earth movers to make a clear channel for allowing the safe outflow of stored water. However, the DC said with morning rains today and unexpected bad weather to continue, the condition is still developing and the future is unknown. Thus, the general public living in villages downstream are hereby advised to take their own precautions and especially ensure children do not come out near the river. Whoever can evacuate are also advised to evacuate. Public are further advised to stay alert and be prepared for any assistance in case rain conditions deteriorate further. The DC notified district administration in coordination with various national and state teams are undertaking search and rescue operations work as we speak. The DC said, district-level helpline numbers are also provided for any public who needs food relief materials. Contact EEDRDA at mobile number 700-5000-344. Health-related contact CMO None at mobile number 087-309-35885. And for control room, contact SDO Hauchong at mobile number 08414-876-531. Meanwhile, over 400 plus personnel across multiple central and state departments are involved in search and rescue work at the Marangjing landslide site. 26 bodies have been recovered so far and 37 are still missing as of today. India logged 17,092 new coronavirus infections, raising the tally to 4,34,86,326, while the active cases have increased to 1,09,568. The Union Health Ministry said today. The death toll has climbed to 5,25,168 with 29 new fatalities. Data updated by the ministry showed. The active cases comprise 0.25% of the total infections. The national COVID-19 recovery rate was 98.54%. An increase of 2,379 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 case count in a span of 24 hours. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 4.14%, while the weekly positivity rate was recorded at 3.56%, according to the ministry. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4,28,51,590. The case fatality rate was 1.21%. According to Life Mint, states and union territories have also been asked to regularly monitor influenza-like illness, ILI and SARI cases and undertake constant genome sequencing. States have also been asked to step up vaccination. 4,12,570 COVID tests were conducted in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of tests conducted so far to 86.32 crore. Meanwhile, more than 193.53 crore vaccine doses have been provided to states or union territories so far through the Government of India and through direct state procurement category. More than 11.31 crore balance and unutilized COVID-19 vaccine doses are still available with the states and union territories to be administered. According to the ministry, 197.84 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide inoculation drive. India's COVID-19 tally had crossed the 20 lakh mark on 7 August 2020, 30 lakh on 23 August, 40 lakh on September 5 and 50 lakh on 16 September. It went past 60 lakh on 28 September, 70 lakh on 11 October, crossed 80 lakh on 29 October, 90 lakh on 20 November and surpassed the 1 crore mark on 19 December 2020. The country crossed a green milestone of 2 crore cases on May 4, 2021, 3 crore cases on 23 June and 4 crore cases on 25 January 2022. The 29 new fatalities included 15 from Kerala, 4 from Maharashtra, 3 from Delhi, 2 from Punjab and 1 each from Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Gujarat, Karnataka and Rajasthan, the data stated. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or call 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now, before we wind up for this afternoon, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Rescue continues at Marangjing landslide in None district. 26 dead bodies recovered so far. Thousands of villages suffered after suspension bridge collapsed in Cycle Assembly constituency. And India records 17,092 new cases, 29 fatalities in last 24 hours. Now that's all we have for the 3 p.m. English news and updates. We'll be back with more at 6 in the evening. Till then, thank you for tuning in. Have a good day.